foremost was I have been involved in a number of treks around the world taking solar lights to really, really remote communities that have got no power electricity. And when you've been out to those places, understanding what it means to have a solar light, like some remote places in Peru, India, Nepal that I've travelled to, they're complete darkness by 4:30 in the afternoon. And then they rely on fuels, fossil fuels or burning wood, but they might not have wood. And then they're in small enclosed smoky places and the children can't study. The impact is quite intense. But having done many of things pre-children, we took another trek when our daughter was 5. To a very, very remote area, the western Khumbu of Nepal. High altitude, 3 weeks trekking with a 5-year-old and a whole team of porters, delivering solar lights and medical supplies and school equipment and clothes and those things. So I did some fundraising to help buy equipment for the schools, and that was a wonderful trip. That was one wonderful. That's my holiday, is doing things like that. That's when, I think that's when a holiday becomes really valuable. When you're in some remote and challenging circumstances. Our daughter got carried by a porter. She was great at high altitude. We weren't. So we camped along the way. We took live produce with us to eat in the most remote parts of the trek along the way where there'd be no food. And so it was an out there kind of trip, but what we delivered and what we gave to that local community was fantastic. And the memories that has been left for us in terms of what you can do, fantastic. So that's one of the things.
Did you organise that yourself, or did you go with an existing group?
No, I did organise that myself, but with a girlfriend who has been delivering solar lights throughout Nepal and Peru and India that I've done all of my treks with. So she organises, but it was a private trek. It was her, myself, my partner Drew, our daughter Maddie, and then all the porters so we paid for everything, all the porters. And one thing I love about working with Val on those kinds of trips is she's got all the knowledge of Nepal and she has access to the lights. We assembled all the lights ourselves as well, etc. But one of the things I love is that in addition to, all the supplies that goes to the community, the way that she looks after the local people and the porters is second to none. Is absolutely second to none. They are really, really well looked after. It's done well.
Did people think you were crazy taking a 5-year-old?
Yes, and the people always think I'm crazy doing lots of things, really. Yes, they did. And look, probably our parents, as much as anybody. My mum's at least a little bit used to it, but grandparents can be very protective over grandchildren when they hear that you're taking them trekking to Nepal,
So she didn't actually have to walk it, though. She was carried, was she?
We did half. So we had a porter that would carry her whenever she needed to, but she chose to walk a lot of it, she's a tough kid, and she chose to walk a lot of it, but it was 20-25 kilometre days. Yeah. And so she walked as much as she could. She enjoyed walking. She built a great relationship up with the porter.
Goodbye, goodbye, I'm in your head now. Goodbye, goodbye, I'm in your head.